Welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and today we are flying something I don't usually do, but I'm exploring the world in the new PMDG 777-300ER. So let's have a quick looky at that. I've got this Qatar Airways skin from flightsim.to. Lots of cool 777 skins on there. Liveries, skins, paint jobs, whatever you want to call them. Proper word is liveries, I suppose. And this one's real cool for this particular region of the world. And we can even have a look inside here real quick. See, I've got the old head tracking on. You see the cabin is also done in the way of the airways. Very nice. Custom interior cabin. All the way back here. She is a big girl. I do wish they'd model the toilets, not to ruin the immersion, but that would be cool. Okay, all the way back here. Yeah, to the rear galley. Okay, look at that. Crazy. So, that's what we're flying today. Let's get back to the flight plan here. So basically, and I've put this through SimBrief as well, so we're using them, I don't know what you call it, Mugba 2A, and departure out of there, and that takes us like there, until I know what I'm talking about here. I'm obviously not a professional pilot. I just do this for fun, as most of us do. Okay, and then the approach is coming into ILS 26 at Dabolim, if I'm pronouncing that right. VOGO. I've seen things like PACX have it as VOGO. I don't know. Anyway, and that brings us in here with this Cant 2A approach. Or arrival, I should say. God, it's mixed up today. Straight in. Now, the only thing is, it's what's going to be exciting about that, and I'll skip most of the cruise because it's, you know, for the video, because it's just basically flying over ocean. So I won't make you sit through all that. Just do the exciting parts. But it will include full prep, cold and dark, from the cold and dark state. Now, of course, the sim, even if you start at a parking gate, the sim for the 777 will pop you into the ready state, as it were. I believe you can save it in the options. I haven't done that yet, of the plane itself in the FMC to make it start you cold and dark as a default state every time. But anyway, I haven't done that yet, so I'll have to change it to cold and dark. Anyway, but this is going to be rainy, most likely, and lots of hills and stuff, so it should be an interesting approach. I have not flown this part of the world much, so anyway, but I have done a couple to the Maldives, but not anywhere from it. So, and that's where we're starting, of course, is the Maldives, right there. See, we're starting at a gate. Okay, so let's get this going. Okay, so here we are on the Maldives. And this is payware scenery, it's not the default scenery. Okay, but we want to be in, I'm going to take off head tracking for this. Head tracking is good for taxiing, but I find, you know, unless you're in a fighter jet or something, in here, you just want to use the mouse-free look. You know, you want to take your time with stuff. You don't want to be looking around. I do like the head tracking, which I use the Tobii eye tracker for for taxiing though, as I say, it's great for that. Like trying to look, see if anyone's coming before you know, cross an airway or something. Okay, anyway, so we go to the PMDG setup and we want to load a startup state, which in this case is going to be called done, and then we execute. Because we want to start from the beginning. And there we go. Okay, so now we just kind of make believe that this is how it loaded in. Okay, so we literally, like, and what I've heard is that, you know, the state it was in just now is how pilots would get into the plane. Like the engineers would start up the plane for them first because it takes a while, you know, to get it going. So they don't want to have to do that every time. So it is common practice for them to arrive and get in the plane, and it's already like that. But for our purposes here, we're going to change the time of day as well. So let's do that. Because that's what I wanted. I wanted it in the morning. We've got our basic HUD data up there, which I've got through GSX. It's this little info text comes with it. Pretty handy. So anyway, yeah, here we are, Maldives. It's the Maldives. Let's have a look around. And I've hooked up the drone camera to my Xbox controller. We don't fly with the Xbox controller. I'm actually flying with Thrustmaster Airbus captain set, because I do a lot of 320 stuff. So, you know, the it just, I don't know, and it's an accurate stick. You know, it's as long as you don't, you know, it's nothing like a $500 stick, obviously, right? But I just like having all those controls to hand. Okay, so we already kind of looked through the cabin here, and of course we can open the door and have a good old look, but we're not going to go through because we already did that. But there it is. Okay, so we're going to have a look through the drone camera here, get situated. So let's just go up. It's a pretty nice scenery, this too. It's way better than the default. I don't often buy scenery, but the scenery here was just so stupid and basic. I was like, okay, for a major holiday destination, I can't deal with that, you know? Like, and plus also, in the default, the runway's on the wrong side, if that makes sense. Like, as you look at it here, the runway would be on the left, as far as the textures go, right? It looks like a runway texture on the left, and on the this one on the right, which is actually the runway, looks like some kind of, you know, apron or taxiway. They kind of got it backwards as far as the texturing goes. The ILS is correct, and I was so confused the first time I flew. I was like, why is it line me up to land on that taxiway? I didn't get it. And of course, when I got this scenery, I was like, okay, that makes sense now. Because that is the runway. It looks so weird. So they, in the default scenery in the sim, they got it like totally wrong. Anyway, but you can see once you got the drone camera set up on, this is the best reason to buy an Xbox controller, by the way. If you are a PC gamer and play flight sim, it is to do this, to set it up to control the cameras, especially the drone camera. Because it's so much better, I find, than, you know, use a keyboard and mouse for this. It's great. It gives you much better shots. Look at the float plane base here. It's so cool. There's a lot of jetties. Wow. Anyway, all that comes with it. Not that I'm trying to sell it or anything. I don't make any money off these videos. I just do them for fun. Okay, so anyway, that's where we are. We're in the Maldives. And, very pretty. Never been here. And you can see there's a few planes here. A few things spawning in as we get closer. And here's our girl. Beautiful. PMDG 777-300ER. Alright, so let's get her going. Let's adjust that a little bit. They got a little sign there. What was that sign? I just noticed that. It's so close I can't read it from in there. Oh, gate 5, yeah, that's cool. Oh, look, and it even has your GPS coordinates there for you. That's pretty damn cool. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, so in here, so this is the stick I'm using in, this is the throttle quadrant. I also have the side thingies as well for the speed brakes and flaps, parking brakes, gears on there as well. So it's pretty cool to have the extra little bits. And I've pretty much set this up myself. So the only thing I can't get to work is the engine starters and cutoffs. They for some reason won't work with this. Anyway, so you'll hear that annoying click every time I right click. Okay, let's get this going. So first thing I want to do is I want to skip up to, if I can remember the button, the overhead panel. And we want to go through these one by one. So, well, first of all, we're going to turn those on in a second, but we're going to get some power first. And we need to get that, well, let's see if we can get a GPU, a ground power unit, going here. I don't know if GSX will let us do that.
This is too small for your aircraft.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not going to let us. It's not going to let us do that. Well, actually, it might do. Let's see what it says. Okay. Yeah, it's coming. So let's get our ground power unit set up first. Okay. And that should be coming soon. Here it is. There it is. Come on, mate. Now, they don't have, for some reason, any jetties here. So everyone has to get on with stairs. So they're just going to have to deal with it. See, the baggage people are standing by. He's backing that up there. And there's our pushback guy sitting there too. Wait, ready for us? Okay, I guess that means it's hooked up, does it? It's like, bye, fool. Or is this guy coming to do it? Or is he just walking? Really? Oh, he's gone. Does that mean we have it now? Let's take a look. I don't see that it's available. Was it available or what? It's plugged in? Bruh. I feel calmed right now. Stupid GSX. I swear to God.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
1 second. Of course, this has its own.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Okay, so, yeah. We know that. Did you take it away? Because I really don't want it. Yep, okay, good. You got rid of it. Okay. If it's not going to work, never mind. You know what I'm saying? Simbrief loaded. Okay, good. Okay. So, what we'll do then is we will use the PMDG why it doesn't work. It works with the 320. It's probably not because it's not officially supported yet. Okay, so we want a ground power unit. There's no jetway, so we're going to change that to stairs. May as well give it an air conditioning unit too. And we can do all our stuff here. So let's get... I like to get them to do all the basic maintenance things, including the fuel. GSX does fuel, but it's so fiddly. God. It's good for some things, but other things it's so awkward to use. I don't know why. Okay. Yes. 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 Okay. So if we look outside now, there we go. Catering's going on. More back here. We got cabin cleaning around this side. Fuel trucks ready to roll when we want our fuel. Okay. Cones are down. There's our air conditioning unit. Let me just slow this camera down. Let me just test it. Oops, too fast. Full stop. So we should do our walk around. Alright, cool, look at these. Let's see. Chocks here. Brake pins. So you can check your brake wear. Look at that. I know it's on the display, it'll show you on that iPad display in there. And even the tires will actually physically show the wear, which is just so cool. Like, I haven't stopped flying this plane since I got it. Honestly. The detail on it is awesome. I play Star Citizen a lot, and so I appreciate attention to detail like that. And look at it. Look at it. So beautiful. Just something about big planes, you know. Alright, so I think, anyway. Oh, these are the lavies, is the thick one. So he's cleaning out the poop. Take the poop away, we don't want it. And then that one's putting in fresh water, potable water for us. So we want that. And then this undercarriage here. This gear looks good. Not hard to fly this livery, so it should be fine. See the wind is blowing the turbines around. It's cool. Fuel guys ready. I know there's a particular order you do all this stuff, but sometimes I'm just like, let's just go. And if you are like me, like when you were a kid, you played a lot of Lego. What thunder? And you had to use your imagination a lot and build things and imagine stuff going on. You kind of appreciate this, you know? It's like, this is so cool, you know, like. Anyway, that's the ground power unit right there. Okay, so yeah, really cool stuff. Okay, so all right, door management is fine as is. We can disarm all of them for now. And you can see we've just got those ones open, which are indicated in white on here. And that's because of those units. And this is what I was saying about the gear. So if you look at the gear here, you can see the wear, okay? So if we tell them to, replace those tires, and look, you can do the brakes, cool the brakes if they're like glowing hot or something, you know. All this stuff you can fix. But the tires, we should probably, they took a beating on that last landing. So let's replace those. There you go, see? And now they're right as rain again. I'm sure that costs money, but oh well. Okay, so that's the ground stuff done. Now what we want to do is go to our electronic flight bag, and this is why making a free SimBrief account is really important for flying things like this. Okay, so there we go. We've imported our flight plan. First thing you should do, because then it gets all this information off the FP that it needs. You've also got, if you've got a Navigraph subscription, then you can put your charts in here. Okay, and like we're going to be taking off from runway 36, so you know, there's your 36 information. Cool. And that was ground operations. Oh, performance tool. Now you want to come to. So you just basically want to import everything. Sorry, runway first. Come here, 36. Import everything. Import that over. Import that from the aircraft. Import the weather, and then calculate. And you may as well do that from all this stuff for the landing. And you should do this later, but you know, just to show it. Okay. So, oh, and you also have auto cruise in this plane, by the way, which I think you just click. Yeah, there you go. I wouldn't go past 8, like 4 to 8. I tried 16, and it's not good. You need a supercomputer for that, probably. But that's useful. You want to use it to skip time, basically, in the cruise mode, right? And it's like an intelligent sim time rate increase, basically. So it automatically slows down when it's got complicated things to do, and then when there's not much going on, it'll speed back up again. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, we need our performance tool up, and what we're going to do is come over here. And we're going to click there, and we'll stick that there because we'll need it to put some information in. Now, we also need to do now, hopefully we've got ground power after all that. Yep, we do. So we're going to switch that on. We won't get our APU going just yet because that'll use fuel. We'll get our DRUs up. So we're going to start. Now we've got the power on, we're going to start our way down here. So we'll turn on crew, passenger cabin, seats, power and stuff. Let's see, those are on auto, those are on, those are all on. Never touch these, I've learned that the hard way. I don't know what that is, I couldn't find much on it as to what this does, but it caused all sorts of failures and problems mid-flight when I decided to mess around with that button. Okay, emergency lights, armed, protected, serves interphone. Turn that on. We'll turn on the voice recorder and the cameras if I can find the click spot for it. Window heats. We'll just go through and turn that all on. We won't do the hydraulics yet. We don't need that. But you sort of go as far as I understand it. These, yes. Seatbelts to auto. Of course, the other thing you've got to do every time you get in one of these things is turn all the lights up. The displays up, because I find just click on them is the quickest way than scrolling with the mouse. I don't know. And then that should be on. This is just me being annoyed that everything's so dim. Okay. Click spot here for the landing lights if you want to turn them on all at once, or of course you can turn them on individually. Those can stay off. We just have nav on at the moment, that's fine. All these can be off. We'll bring that on later once we get things going. Let's see. All that can be as it is. These are the fuel pumps. Don't need that on yet. These can just stay on auto all the time. The NTIs. Okay. Air conditioning, as you can hear, came on as soon as I gave it power. All that's on auto. AP, believe, is on auto. Okay, so all that's good. So everything should be coming on now. And while it is, we can go through that's the microphone and do the same for these lights and displays. Because yes, there's more of them. There's like 15 of them or something ridiculous. And we'll just kind of use the arrow keys here to scoot along to the first officer side. Do the same thing there. And there's a couple down here. You know, I missed one up above as well. Did I? No, I didn't. Thinking of the 320. This is the trouble when you switch types. You're like, where's that button going? Yeah. Not the right plane, mate. Okay, now this one down here. Get him on. So we've got all our backlit stuff, all our little floodlights and things like that. Okay. If I can get the camera to look in that lower corner, I don't think there's anything else. No, there isn't. Not as far as lights goes, anyway. Okay, and then we want to kind of scoot on over to the FMC. And you see this has a brightness control too. You have to just hold the left mouse button down over it with the right arrow, like that. There you go. Whew. Okay, so we want to get started here and go to FMC, and we want to get our inertial position set up. So we can put in our I find the easiest way to do that. A lot of people just like click this and then click that, but I like to kind of, you know, tell it. So we're at VRMM, it's our reference airport, and we're at gate 5. See, and that gives us the exact position. Then you can, if you clear this out of the way, you can copy that and stick that in as your inertial position. Okay, so now that's exactly where we are. We want to request our route from SimBrief. There you go, and from that you can set the payload, you can set the fuel, you can set the routes. Okay, you can see it's still requesting, so I'm going to wait till that says it's done. Okay, sent, and then it should come up with a load. I'm doing this in the right order. I'm trying to learn this. This has been the hardest thing to learn. There it goes. Okay, it's like, okay, I got the data now, so we're going to load that, and we're going to tell it also that we're using runway 36. Oh, whoops, I got to get rid of this first. All these little messages. Come on, 36. Not in database. Okay, well, when it says things like that, oh, because I didn't press the button. There you go. You've either done something wrong or you've not done something in the right order. So again, you've done something wrong, maybe. Okay, so everything's there now, so we can activate and execute. Okay, let's see, any other pages? Okay, I think we can do this now. This one you can't just click the 0 fuel weight and then click it again. And then accept. And that should put most of that stuff in there. Now, this one, you want to see if you're doing your takeoff or 1 or 2. And just look here on your takeoff performance plan. And it says takeoff 2, right? So, let's choose that. I think that should be it. Oh, flaps, 5. So, where are we? 5. Our center of gravity is this boy here, 30.39. So 30.39. Okay, and that gives us our trim. So remember this trim 4.25. We can't enter that until it's here. So we want to put it, you know, just a notch under 4 or over 4 using this, okay? And we can't do that until the hydraulics are on and all that stuff. So got to remember 4.25 for the trim. Thrust, I'm not sure what to put there, so I'm not going to put anything. It seems to be fine without it. Okay, and then your V speeds, 1R and 2. So V1 is 157, then it's 159, then 164. Okay, so let's do that. So 157. You can see it's got suggested ones, but they're different. If you want to use those, you just click it and click it again. But I go off this. So 157. Yes. Oh, and while we're doing this, let's see if we can get the passengers boarded. I should be doing
This
that.
parking is too small for your aircraft.
Oh, lady, be quiet. Okay, so let's operate some stairs. Because you kind of want to get both going. Here come the stairs. Now I need to get rid of the other dudes who are there. Ooh, it's over here, isn't it? Ground operations, vehicles, release all. So that's got rid of them. Except for the air-conditioned guy. He can go away too. We'll keep our ground power for right now. What else we got going? Where did my stairs go? The stairs have gone. Where did the stairs go? Excuse me. Oh, did some stairs?
This parking is too small for your
Oh,
aircraft.
that is the most annoying announcement. I swear to God. Oh, where am I going? GSX has been out for
This
so
parking
long,
is too small
and yet
for
I
your
can't
aircraft.
even go backwards and forwards through the options. There's no option to do that. Like, really? I hear stairs. I don't see any stairs. One stairs? Stair? Whatever? What's there one stair? One lonely stair guy at the back? Are you serious? There should be 3 stairs, GSX. 3.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Oh my God, do it again.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Wait, this is a heavy gate, so whatever. Operate stairs. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is put some stairs on ourselves, aren't we? And door management. Okay, those doors are opening. He's there. I don't know. There we go. That's what that means. It means they're on. Okay. We're gonna open that one for him. So there you go. So these are open. There should be stairs there. Yes, there are. And GSX has put some stairs there because it's so helpful. All the money I paid for that. Okay. There you go. Doors are open. They got stairs. We're ready. Is it gonna board some passengers?
This parking is too small for your aircraft. Boarding requested.
Now, it could be this GSX profile that I got off flightsim.to might not be the best. I don't know. But I tried different GSX profiles because there isn't an official one yet. There's one from PMG, but you know, it doesn't seem to do much different. Oh, they want me to open the cargo? Okay, so to open those cargoes, of course, again, we come here. Oh, we can hear people coming on now, that's cool. So we're going to open those two cargoes. Where's bulk cargo? Is that this little thing? I'm not sure. Yeah, it is. That doesn't seem to open anything. Alright, so we got those open. Oh yes, it does. Okay. Bulk cargo. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. Well, they didn't need that opening, did they? So we'll close that little door. Is it closing? Close. Close the door. There you go. Boop. Shut. Okay. So what should happen now, since passengers are apparently boarding, although I can't see them for some reason, GSX is just not working on this airport. It's probably what's the issue. Normally you'd see them walking. They'd be delivered by bus and they'd walk up there. Oh, here come the baggage guys at least. That's good. So just use your imagination for the passengers. They are. Slow that down. They're basically walking. Do it. It's really hard to do. Up the stairs like this, and into a lovely plane. So, yes, we make them walk. Meanwhile, this is actually cool. I like to watch these guys. This is a guy? A girl. We had a bald spot for a second. So she's getting the pre-prepared, prepared baggage containers, which is pretty cool. So they're not just throwing bags on. Your bags have been pre-thrown into this container. And now we get shoved in there. Must be a fun job. Just out here in the elements, loading and unloading baggage. I could do that. All the stuff that goes on to make your flight possible. So there it goes. Isn't that cool? I'll sit there for the whole flight, and then they'll take it off when I get to VOGO. Dabolim. It's got these massive G90 engines here, which are just chilling, spinning in the wind, in the breeze. Okay, back to our flight plan. While they're doing all that, passengers are boarding, I think. Yeah, so let's get out of here. We had our performance too low, didn't we? Yeah. So thrust, we don't know. Blah 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 blah. Okay, yeah, that's what we're doing. These 157, okay, 159 and 164. So 59, 164. It's a busy job being the captain. I don't know what to tell you. Our cell temp is 45. I'm going to put that in right there. We already know we're using takeoff 2, which we put in. Right? Yeah. Oh, now it says takeoff speed's deleted. Dang it. Okay. So I'm going to have to redo those. So 57, 59, 64. Okay. 157. 59. It's because I did that cell temp. Oh, and now it's put the thrust in, look. Oh, so that's just your 45, okay. See, learned something. 164. There, okay. Now I think we're good on that screen. Okay. So back to the index. I think we did all that. Okay. Yeah. Boarding completed. That was fast. Yeah. Okay. Our route's good. What we do need to do is put in our SIDS and stars. So we are runway 36 departing. If we go to the next page here, we should find our Mugba departure somewhere. There we go. Select that guy and execute. And this will spaz out here for some reason. Sorry, I shouldn't even say that. But that's it goes. It looks weird. Okay, it works though. Just don't worry about it. And then what next? Oh yes. And our arrival. Similarly, we're doing well. It's going to be ILS 26 for a start, and it's Kent 2A. It's our stars, our star, whatever. And then we execute that, and that should be good. We'll check it in a bit. Alternate no. VNav, fine. What else? Oh yeah, get our wins from our FMC comms menu here. So let's request that. Kind of want to re-request it, honestly. Did I request it? Did I request it? Requesting, there we go. Sometimes it's a bit slow. It's like using the Commodore 64. Not to say anything against Commodore 64s. Fine computer in their day. They were the best of the best. Okay, so sent it. There we go. I like a fresh batch of wind. Doesn't sound right. Okay, and then execute that. And then go back here and we want to descent forecast. So we'll load that. Request. I'd like to request one, please. Did it already load this? I really can't remember. Okay, request sent. Again, a fresh batch of wind. There it goes. So we'll load that guy. And that should be good, I think. Everything else is fine. Okay, so FMC comms, we did that. These are done. Okay, good. Program, we don't do anything there. So you just basically go through these buttons, right? Nav radios, this takes you back to the main menu, by the way. But nav radios, these will be automatic, but you can program them in if you want to. And I do I'll leave that one on auto, but I do like to, just because I'm, old-fashioned. If we look at our arrival airport, our approach, runway 26 ILS. Come on. There it is. So it should be 110.3 IDAB with a course of 260. So 110.3 / 260 for the course. There you go. M for manual. So I'll put that in. And then for a VOR, we can use this Go one, which is 113.6 GGO. And it should pick up the GGO. Usually. There you go. And the course for that, of course, will be the same. It'll be 260. There's no ADFs around here, so you can just leave those out. While we're doing that, you may want to switch your switches to VOR there. Dang it. There you go, just so we don't forget. And this boy can be 40. That's good. Yeah. So, I think that's pretty much it. Now, the next thing you want to do is go to legs, and you want to switch this to plan. Whoops, there we go. And you get this screen. And it basically allows you to step through your flight plan and make sure there's no plan discontinuities. So now you see the step button has appeared. Now we switch this to plan up here, you get step here. So you don't use your pages, you use step. And it's kind of basically what you do like on a 320, where you go through your flight plans. And we're just looking for discontinuities and making sure that we've done everything correct. And see, here's a spot where it's missing, and you can see here it's blank. So we're just going to click here, and it copies it here, and we'll stick that in there and execute. And then bloop, now it's not a problem. Filled in the blank. We've got another one here, look, from here to here. So we want to just click this fella and put it there and execute. And that should connect those two. There you go. So there's no discontinuity there. And that's where we're coming in to land. Good. Alright, and then we can switch this back to map, and we'll probably want to be out at around 40-mile range there. It's kind of good for takeoff. Alright, so we want to get our clearance is another thing we haven't done, and I'm just using the built-in ATC here, so we're going to do that.
Mail ground Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy IFR to Victor Oscar Golf Oscar, ready to copy. Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy is cleared to Victor Oscar Golf Oscar Airport.
Okay, so we're going to put this 8,000 in, of
Take off
course.
runway 36 climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure frequency is 119.7 squawk 4562.
Acknowledge that so they don't get
Viper
upset.
Foxtrot 22 Heavy cleared to Victor Oscar Golf Oscar Airport is filed.
60's fine there.
Take off runway 36 climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure on
That's one thing I've not
119.7
used
squawk
yet is VATSIM.
4562.
I think that's my next challenge.
Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy readback is correct.
I might start that in like a Cessna 172 or something.
When ready to taxi. Good day.
Okay, good. So we're ready to taxi, honestly. So let's
Mail
just-
ground Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy with Alpha ready to taxi IFR. Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway tree 6 using taxiway Alpha Bravo 7 Delta 6. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready.
Sweet.
Taxiing hold short runway tree 6 via taxiway Alpha Bravo 7 Delta 6 Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy.
All right, so we got our IFR clearance and our taxi clearance. So what we're going to do, if we can look and see where we're going to go. Actually, let me just pull that back up. And if we pull up, let's see, Navigraph, and wait. So he said we're going. Not that we need to really know this because it's going to put blue arrows. I can use a Follow-Me Car, I think, if it'll let me. Anyway, we're going Alpha Bravo 7 D6. Okay. So if we look at Navigraph here, and we go to our VRMM charts, our taxi charts, which one's it going to be? Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I suppose that one. That one's pretty good, but where's it? This one. Superimpose it over the place. And we stick our location on there. There we are. That's where we are. So he said Alpha Bravo 7 Delta 6. Alpha, which we're on. Bravo 7. Delta 6. So basically we're going to back around to the left. So tail to the left, nose to the right, because GSX is going to ask us which way. And then we're going to go here, and here, and here, and here. I'm going to hold short here and ask for clearance to take off, and then off we go. Okay, so that is the idea. Sweet. So yeah, let's do that. Get rid of this, and we will get rid of this too. And we'll tell GSX, let's get the heck out of here.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Oh, lady. Okay, so prepare for pushback and departure. Oh, you know what we need to do? We got stuff outside. Yes. Ground operations. Let's close those doors. Come on, you can do it. Close, close, close. Come on. I don't know why it's being so unresponsive. Honestly, I think it's GSX. It sometimes causes issues like this. Okay, well anyway. We're gonna, oh, that's a good thing. This is why you should follow checklists, but you know, have to be difficult. Let's get the APU going. APU gen is on. APU bleed is on. So let's get that boy going. Now we're ready to get out of here. And we should really run through a couple of checklists here. Oxygen, yes, is fine. Yes. Parking brake is set. Stupid thing. Okay, whatever. Before starts, flight deck door. Oh, did anyone close the door? It's a safety hazard, you know. Peasanty passengers coming in here. Thank you very much. Oh, fucking. Woo, that's good. There we go. Yes, we did all that. Yes, we did that. Uh-huh. Oh, we've got to set the trim to 4.25. Don't forget that. You shouldn't check things off until you've done them. All right. Beacon lights coming on. And there you go. The APU is on. So we can come off that ground power now. Where's that off? That's so weird. Weird things happen. I swear, I blame GSX for everything. We're gonna get our hydraulics on. We've got our beacon on already. Let's get those bad boys up and ready. Beacon's on so the ground people know things are about to start moving. We need to go to this and release our ground power unit. Remove the chocks. Okay. Ground service vehicles should all be gone now. Door management on all. So roll closed and locked, armed, whatever. This, of course, we don't need anything there. I think we're ready to rock and roll. Yes. Let's check how we're looking outside. The stairs. For goodness sake.
You need to set parking brakes to request ground services.
So I was in the parking brakes on, maybe.
You need to set parking brakes to request ground services.
Bruh. The parking brakes are on. This is the thing that drives me nuts.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Whew, it only seems to work from inside. Okay, operate the stairs. Get rid of those stairs. There he goes.
You need to set parking brakes to
for
request ground services.
Goodness sake.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Okay. So strange, right? Stairs are push good. Okay, Departure Express. Yes, we already did that. Can't wait till someone makes a proper profile for this plane. Like, how hard can it be? GSX. Come on, man.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Yeah. We're going to set our flaps to 5. It's time to turn on the cockpit cam. I'm not sure why it hasn't detected that the flaps are set to 5, but okay.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Lovely. Fuel. We have nothing in the center tanks, so we're not going to need to turn on the center pumps.
Locking gear.
So she's outside doing all that for us right now. For some reason it thinks my parking brakes are not set whenever I come to the drone view. I have no idea why. Very weird. So we're going to stay inside. It doesn't do that on this view, just the drone view. Okay. Is this thing up or down? There we go. Pull your yoke up, man. Oh, yes, yes. This one.
Release parking brakes, please.
As you wish, madam.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, great. And we get to the fun part. Okay, so, if I can find the right panel. So we want to put on our fuel pumps. I don't know about that one, but not these. Okay. And those are on, and we're going to start the right engine first. Use this view because it seems to... There we go, she's starting up. Oh, I went the wrong way. Shite. Oops, I chose the wrong option for the pushback. Oh, bloody hell, we'll figure it out. We can do a turnaround, it's fine. Nobody will know. Oh. You know what we need? Fuel would be good. There we go. Maybe. Hopefully. Did I miss it? There we go. Alright, I got it. Whew. I don't know why it says engine shutdown up here. I'm not sure what that's telling me. Okay, one looks, right looks good. Right looks good. So let's go to...
Please set parking brakes.
Yes.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Okay. I will tell you as soon as I know. Wait till this gets to about 30 on the old N1. Like use fuel. That's what I should have done the other. Go on. Go on. Woo! There she goes. Oh yeah. Okay, we're just gonna. Okay, I would say we are good there. So we can turn off that APU. Don't need that little fella anymore. These should be on. I don't know why they're not. But anyway, okay. Let's double check everything. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Lights coming on. Can find the quick spots. Seatbelts on. Should have put that on earlier. I mean, they're on order anyway, they would have come up. Okay, I think we're good. Everything else is good. Just double checking. Now the packs came on, so you know the engines, or up here they were. Now the engines.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Awesome.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Oh, and this trim, set that before we, there we go, 4.25. We can actually check that numerical value by looking at the flight control screen. Go 4.25. Oh, and we should check everything is working. And you can see that outside. Test those speed brakes. Okay. So everything's set there. I think we're good. She's done. She's woken off. She's quite happy. So we're gonna go. Reset our cockpit position here too. And see how big we are. Look at that wingspan. Craziness. Alright, so we're gonna turn around here. Thanks to me picking the wrong direction for the pushback. This is where you want to put your head tracking on, so you can like look around. Oops, too much brakes. It's a bit of a tight turn here. Luckily, this thing has rear wheel. It's taking me up there, seriously? Well, that was actually shorter, wasn't it? See, I chose the right way after all. We're gonna stop just short of this line here. And we're going to put our park brake on. And we are going to ask the tower to take up this.
Mail Tower Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy at runway 36 ready for departure IFR to Victor Oscar Golf Oscar.
Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy QNH 29.77 wind 263 at 10. Cleared for takeoff runway 36.
takeoff runway tree 6 Viper Foxtrot 22 heavy.
Awesome. So we're good. Just going to turn the head tracking off for a second. We're going to put flight directors on, which I just realized I forgot to do. We're going to set VNAV and LNAV. Everything else is cool. And I think we're ready to rock and roll. Okay. So again, reset. Head tracking back on for a second, just to look around. Nothing's coming. Park and brake off. Let's go. Now I find the altitude strip on the main display there is kind of a good thing for you lining up your center line. Too fast, too fast, too fast. Go. Look at that little smudge from the suction cup for the iPad. Look at that. See? Okay, we're going to go from a stop here, just because it's fun. Okay, head tracking is coming off because I just want to look straight ahead. Okay, so here we go. Full power.
Airspeed's live. 80 knots.
See some right rudder here.
V1.
Rotate. V2.
Up we come.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear coming up. Okay, we're going to switch over to autopilot. That should be it. Hands-free. It's a bit of a steep climb, autopilot. A bit of a steep climb.
Going to 119.7 Viper Foxtrot.
Let's not scare the normies in the back. Unless that was me that did that, I'm not entirely sure. Now this is where we hope that it figures this out. If it doesn't, I'll put in a direct waypoint. Sorry, I know that looks confusing as hell. Anyway.
Mail Center Viper Foxtrot 22 heavy is at
Yep, she's got it.
4,400 feet, climbing 8,000 feet.
We're turning. We're turning. She figured it out.
Foxtrot 22 heavy mail center QNH 29.77 radar contact continued.
Yes, I'm wearing my captain's hat. I don't know if you can see that.
Viper Foxtrot 22 heavy climb and maintain 14,000 feet.
14,000? Yes, ma'am. Let's do
Climb
it.
and maintain 14,000 feet Viper Foxtrot 22 heavy.
Alright. Now we want to pull those flaps in. Go green once the flaps fully retract. Hopefully. There we go. She's happy with that. As I have to take off, the next one isn't until the descent. So we're good on checklists for a good while. I like to put the fuel screen on. Just gives me a sense of comfort to know that there's fuel. Other than that, there's no other reason I have that on. Okay. So let's just look through here real quick. I don't think there's anything else, obviously, that we, this is ground stuff, so all the doors are armed, so no one can mess with them. Performance tool, we don't need that for right now. So flight bag. well just put this on the map. And take off that, just move that there. Sometimes I think the night view is kind of easier to read, just better contrast and all that. But anyway, there's the day view. You also have the Navigraph option, so wish. Zoom in a bit more. See, I know what it's doing right now. I think it's trying to get back on track. I hope that's what it's trying to do. Yeah.
Lima Foxtrot 22 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Okay, just acknowledge that.
Climb and maintain flight level 270 Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy.
We're above 10,000, so we need to go switch to standard. Just set it there. Oh, let me come out a bit on the range here. And we put airports on, put weather on. And I like to put, over here I like to put airports and terrain on. So I've got a terrain and a weather at the same time, because you can't do that otherwise. Alright, so that started crazy at the beginning, but you can see it's just a display issue. It was actually fine. The plane knew what it was doing. We're on our way to Goa. I don't know if they're taking holidaymakers from the Maldives there or back there. Oh, both places a holiday destination? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so that took us just over an hour to get in the air, which I think is about typical, especially when you don't really know what you're doing like me. And of course on this plane we've got our lovely sunshades, and you can even drag this one, which is cool. There's the thing. There it is. You can open the window. You remove this. You use that to unlock it, and then you use the crank. I would not recommend doing that while you're in the air. You've also got an armrest. You can click here to stow your pad if you want to, or click there, or where that little squidgy thing is. You can see the suction cup used to be there. You can put it there if you want. And like we saw, you can put it there. I like to keep it there most of the time. So that's cool. What else? Oh, there's a stowage area for your sunshades. See? Sunvisor stowage. Oh, that's your oxygen mask in there. Test. Ooh, lovely. Yeah. That can leave normal. Don't touch those. Oh, yeah. Good up here. We're above 10,000 actually, so we can turn off all the landing lights and stuff, taxi lights, runway lights. We'll leave everything else on. Although it's daytime, we don't really need the logo and wing lights on. But of course, you do want to keep on your strobe, nav lights, and beacon lights. Seatbelts come off. Acknowledge that.
Climb and maintain flight level 330 Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy.
Up to 330. What was the switch that's down there? Oh, the audio, that's right. Yeah, you can't actually lock the door. I don't know why that's in the checklist when you can't even do it. Unless just shutting the door locks it. I have no idea. That would be cool if that worked, right? Need some zooming. Rudder trim, yeah. That's it. Now it's just a question of continuing the climb and then entering the cruise phase. We can have a look outside, see what's up or down. The old cockpit can come off now.
Climb and maintain flight level 420 Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy.
I don't know if we're going to get up to 420. But we'll give it a try. It'll usually tell me down here if it's too much. It'll say, this is your limit, and you shouldn't really go above that. So we'll see what it says. We'll try. We will try. Is that anything to say? Star Wars reference there, of course. Alright, let's have a better look outside. So leave the Maldives behind and head to the southwest Indian coast. like these clouds are powerful enough to make lightning, but I guess they are. This is live weather that I have on right now. Yeah, this is why I like the Xbox controller for controlling the drone camera. Notice what's on top there, as far as like antennae and things. Because what we're going to do, actually, is pretty interesting. You can go into, go to the main menu, I think it's in PMDG Setup, Aircraft, Equipment. There's a whole bunch of options in here. And you see there's 12 pages, so you flip through each page. Most of the stuff you probably don't want to touch. I thought this is interesting. You can either have no electronics sign, or not installed, or no smoking sign. So that's pretty cool. Wi-Fi. Okay, so yeah, I want these passengers to have. I assume that's the best one. We'll give them that. And now, if we look outside. Matching it, or is there no? Oh, there. Okay. Was that there before? I have no idea. Ah, you see, I'm not crazy. Okay. Yeah. So we want to give them that, and that way they've got Wi-Fi. That'll keep them happy. All this other stuff. Just leave it alone, I suppose. And then if you go back, displays, let's see. One way you can tell it to put.
Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy, please expedite your climb, flight level 420.
Oh, dude, she's bottomed out at 37. I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to accept that. So what we're gonna do actually there is we're gonna ask for a decrease in cruise altitude by 5,000 feet.
Mail Center Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy.
That'll shut them up.
Request flight level tree 70.
Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy, descend and maintain flight level tree 70.
Topped out, I should say. She's like, yeah, I'm too heavy, man.
Descend and maintain flight level tree 70 Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy.
Okay, so that'll keep them off our backs. We're now at our cruising altitude. Okay. This guy, I like the one next to it. Okay, anyway. So there's an option here where you can have the terrain show water as cyan instead of nothing, right? Now, you may not like that. I don't know. I personally like it. But I'm just trying to find where that option is. Shoot, man. Is it in options? Simulation. All the call-outs, you can customize those, whether you want them on or off. Let's see. I'm not sure what to have that as. Because realistic, it was freaking out. So I'm going to try it on simple and see if that stops that issue. This isn't what I was looking for. that option? It's not this. I don't know, it wouldn't be in there. I'm just looking everywhere. Did I like totally go past it? Wait, is it in the same? I'm in the same spot. Where is it? Let's just look through equipment one more time.
Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy contact Trivandrum Center on 125.905. Good day.
125.905 Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy. Goodbye. Trivandrum Center Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy flight level 370.
Oh, there it is, there it is.
Viper Foxtrot
Terrain, water
22
and cyan,
Heavy Trivandrum.
yes.
Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy Trivandrum Center radar contact continue.
Okay, so that was what? So it's driving nuts next time. Equipment. Yeah, it's in equipment. Okay. You would think that would be in displays. But no. Okay. Flight sim actions. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in there you can do too. See? Cabin lights. Isn't that cool? So you switch it to manual and then you can customize the cabin lights. Very cool. Wish you could change colors, that would be cool. Alright, anyway, so that's the stuff that's in there. There's a lot of stuff. Back to legs. Go out on the range a bit here so you can see what's coming up. It's a bit too much. Okay. And we'll try later on in the flight, like perhaps about halfway through maybe, or around here, we'll try and go up to 42,000 once we've burned off a decent amount of fuel near the top of the climb. Whenever that is, probably around here. And we should be able to make it back. Because I've heard pilots say, you know, that you still get choppy weather at this sort of altitude. You really want to try and get up above 40,000 to get above turbulence and stuff. So, yeah. Okay, so everyone's doing cool. We're good up here. So let's have a look through the cabin now that we're in flight, as it were. See, here is, if I can get around this damn corner. Come on. I may have to switch to drone mode to do this. Because it's so tricky. Just walking around. Okay, yeah, I can do that. We're done. Okay, anyway, you see that? That's a Wi-Fi antenna, I guess, or satellite antenna. So, let's go in through the door. Alright, so, and let's slow us right down. There we go. So here's the forward galley that I was just trying to show you. The door, we just ceremoniously barreled through. These, I think, they must be lockers and maybe a toilet for the crew. Yep. Or maybe that would crew rest. Is that like a little bed? Of course, it's not modeled, so yeah, never mind. I wish they would model that. They go to. So anything in drone mode, the sound screws up at certain points. Like, where is it? I don't know. Where you heard it. So, you know, they go to so much detail in everything, and then they don't do the toilets. Why would you not? Come on, man. Put some toilets in. Put some toilets in. That's all I'm saying. I would appreciate some lavies. I guess that's a closet. Can't tell. Oh, you see that? Ooh. Alright, so here we are. Business class. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. And you see the seatbelt signs have actually gone off. No smoker sign. They actually work, believe it or not. As cool as that is. Yeah, it's crazy. Business class. Mid galley. Why does everything look so weird on a plane? Like, it's almost like what you see aboard the space station. You know? Like, are these like little ovens? They look like you would cook something in there, maybe. Or it keeps the food hot, I suppose. It's all done for space and efficiency. Whoa! Coffee. Disappearing coffee. Yeah, just weird things in the drone camera mode. And see, here's a toilet. Nothing! You get a window in the lavvy. Okay, I would pay an extra $5 for toilets. I'm sorry, but I would. I mean, if you're gonna model the cabin, model the cabin. You know what I mean? Do the whole thing, man. Come on. I know I'm going on about toilets. It's ridiculous. But it's so cool. I'm like, come on, man. And I want to see GSX put passengers in here. or maybe PMDG could do that. It's like, you know, just switch on the passengers and they just bling, 350 passengers. You know, I don't know. Look at it. More toilets. It's so weird. I remember back in the old days, you used to have just one big screen, and everyone had to watch the same stuff, and just plug in your headphones if you wanted to listen to it. But now, of course, you get your own screen. Excuse me. Well, you have done for like 20 years, but, you know, 30 years, whatever. Just saying. Look at that huge wing. Does this bring back memories of being on a plane? Yes, I'd like a coffee and the fish, please. Doesn't really go, but, you know. Man, this plane just goes on and on, doesn't it? Except for these glitches in the Matrix and drone camera mode. Another galley. And yes, another galley at the back. I don't know if it's something to do with this livery or if it's an actual issue with the plane in drone camera mode that happens. There's little glitches. This is the rear galley. Lots of galley stuff. Alright, and then, that was a door there, yeah. And, of course, the jump seat, the inter-service phone. Whoa! That was weirdness. Look, that's where your luggage is. Sitting there. Another one. So it looks like to be a suitcase. Just to give you an idea. back. Glitches is super annoying. But otherwise, that little the regular camera is too slow, and it gets stuck on the chairs. I feel like I'm in the Langoliers. Weird stuff going on. Cool movie, by the way, if you've not seen it. Google it. Langoliers by Stephen King. Yeah, here we are back in our lovely flight deck. Which, oh, that's right, I'm in drone mode. I can't close it yet. So, pilot, co-pilot, flight first officer. Wrap on here around their turbine. For if you lose power, electrical power, you can deploy that. It pops out from one of these doors down here. Somewhere, I forget where it is. And it's spinning in midair, it's really cool. I accidentally pushed the button when I was like, what does this button do? And yeah, I had to go into the menus and turn off the failures to get it to retract. But it's so cool. Very cool. Anyway, so yeah, let's shut that door. Is the blue showing up on the train? Yeah, it is. See, you get cyan for water. I personally prefer that than just black. Anyway, and then we've got our weather over here. There's no rough weather showing up yet. No precipitation, and we're basically just gonna cruise. So I will catch you at the end of the cruise, so you don't have to sit through it, because this is basically what we're going to be doing for like the next, hour. Or we'll just show you some custom cameras I set up. There are, of course, like if we do this, we can look through the preset cameras, which are pretty good. Pretty good. I do like them. I like that one. These are cool too. When the wings are flexing, you can really see it. It's crazy. It's like, whoa. So let's put it back on my favorite, which was that. Anyway, but I've also set up my own custom cameras, which you can of course do. You just do wherever your camera is at the time. You just do Control Alt and then 1 through 0, and then Alt 1 through 0 to recall them. So like this, when this curtain's not closed, you can see. There you go. Should have probably put it there. In fact, right there. Okay. I'm going to reset that right now. Control Alt 1.
Trivandrum Center, Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy requesting vector to next waypoint.
Viper Foxtrot 22
Yeah, that's
heavy
better.
turn, left heading tree 0.
Turn left heading tree 0 Viper Foxtrot
Okay, and
22
then we've got
heavy.
this one. See the engine, the wing flex, and the same for the other side. This is what I set up myself. So, and then this is what it's like to sit in a first class or business class seat. If you want to know what that's like, there you go. Got your little footrest up there, 2 of them. I assume you push this button and this whole panel pulls out toward you, is what I assume that does. Because you can't obviously watch it like in that position. And then you've got some kind of remote control stuff, I don't know, and a phone, it's crazy. Look out your window. Some more buttons down here. Oh no, those are connections. USB. Okay, cool. Looks like you've got a stowage cabinet maybe, or is that a TV tray? Or does this... It doesn't come out in the sim, but it looks like maybe that pulls out as a tray or a bed? Who knows? Never been in business class, I have to say. So that's that one, and then there was yeah. I'm totally pushing the wrong buttons here. Where are we? Yeah. So, and then the next one I have on the same on the other side. And then this one is to look at the wing, which again I think is really cool, especially when you're going over cool scenery. You can really sort of, you know, get in there and look at the scenery as if you're sitting in your little coach seat, which most of us do. Look around and be like, ooh, it's a big wing. Well, it's a good thing it's a big wing. That's an important job to do. That's to create low pressure above the wing, high pressure under the wing, relatively speaking. Basically relatively low pressure above the wing, and then the high pressure, which is relatively high compared to above, the high pressure under is what pushes the wing up, gives you the lift force, keeps us in the air. Just like a shark, we have to keep moving. Otherwise that doesn't work. Of course on helicopters, the wing itself moves, which is the rotors. Anyway, so that's that view. And then, wait, I'm losing track of what number I'm on. There we go. And then the same on the other side. And then I thought, you know, let's have a look at the old cabin there. And even further back. And then the galley. And again, you know what? I need to reposition this through the curtain like that. And do Control Alt 0, and then that way curtain's not in the way. There we go. Good job. Well done. So yeah, I think 7 and 8 is my faves, honestly. Well, no, 6 and 7 I set. So yeah, you can have fun with custom camera view settings. And then back to the flight deck. Okay, so anyway, I will see you at the end of the cruise phase when we're starting our descent. Back in a bit. So here we are, not quite finished with the cruise yet, but some nice scenery that we're flying over. We're starting to come into some weather here. And just to show you where we're at, it's our destination. So, you know, soon we'll start our descent down to Goa. And, yeah, some pretty scenery. We're also starting to find some weather. I don't know if it's like monsoon season or something, but look at those mountains. Crazy. We're just going to stay at 37,000 for the cruise. I'm not going to go higher because it's kind of a short trip. Oh, a rainbow. Cool. Yeah, so we're just going to stay at 37,000 because we'll be descending soon anyway. There's no point climbing right now. It's like long golden beaches down there. Just that. Spectacular scenery along this route. Let's see here from our wing view. Of course our custom wing view. Soon we'll be starting our descent down. There's that engine shot. Is this in first class? Yeah, it's in business class. Okay. I forget where I set these things up. That's kind of a nice view, isn't it? Right there. Kind of like that. I like to play around with these custom views, try and get the best ones. I just wanted a shot where you can see the engine and not glitch into the geometry like that. Ugh, it's hard to do. Believe it or not, it's hard to do. So where was that one? No. That one. If I can remember the right key, I keep pressing Control and the number, which is of course instrument displays, instead of Alt and the number. This weather looks pretty crazy. This is live weather too. Always get interesting weather around here, especially in the summer. That part of the world, I guess. Good coffee. guess that's like dry areas down there, or deforested or something. Almost looks like lava. Crazy. Anyways, get back to here. Practice our camera work here. See, I could shoot for a commercial. This weather looks interesting. Nothing on the actual weather scanner right now. Weather display down there. And you can see the terrain. There you go. So you've got water, and then this, I guess, is flat terrain, and then the green is gradually higher and higher terrain. So green you want to avoid, especially the bright green if you're low. I don't know what these numbers mean yet. Not sure about that. Lowest and highest or something? I have no idea. Surprisingly nothing on the weather scope at the moment. This road. Zoom in. Turn the scale down a bit. Oh, there's a bit of weather. What about that? So something's developing. Something is developing. Crazy coloring around here. Very pretty. Okay, we'll be back in a bit once we start the descent, whenever that is. No one's told me to descend yet, so we're still just chilling. Not sure where the top of the descent is. Oh, there you go, top of descent right there. So we're coming up for it, just before Canty waypoint. So it's in about, what is that? I don't know how to read the scale. I guess that's 40, 80, 120. So about 105 miles out. Yeah. Yeah, because this is 45 to this DME right here, so these are 40, 80, 20. Cool. All right. See you in a bit. All right, well. So we're going to descend through some heavy weather here, some heavy rain. And we're going to be totally dependent on the ILS. See, we're coming right now down to 20,000 feet. So we started our descent. It's crazy up here. Just to give us a bit of a bearing, this is where we're at. So we're going to come here, swing around for our descent, and I want to put on our approach. Plan. So we want to be at 2,700 feet. Try and pick up the glide slope around here. So that is the plan. Ooh. Oh, that's scary. That is scary. Yeah. Oof. Kind of gives you the chills. We're okay. We're okay. We have radar. We're following our flight plan. Trust these instruments. Okay. It's kind of crazy. I know.
Descend and maintain 14,000 feet, Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy.
Gotta keep it close. I can barely even see.
Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy, contact Mumbai Center on 132.7. Good day.
Because of all this rain. Jeez, okay.
Going to 132.7 Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy. Mumbai Center Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy is passing 16,400 feet, descending 14,000 feet.
Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy Mumbai, center QNH tree 0.09er radar contact. Continue to GA 542.
It's a bit bright in here all of a sudden, isn't it? Seatbelts on, please. I know we're not supposed to do this till 10,000, but getting them all on now. Let me do that yet. Right.
Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy, please expedite your descent 14,000 feet.
Dude, I'm nearly there, chill. I feel like we should turn all the floodlights off. Which is... Like, when you do that... This one, right? Yeah. It's just too much. I don't know why I need all that on. Now it's so dark. I don't know why I need all that.
Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy, please expedite your descent 14,000 feet.
No. I think we're already there. Okay, I think that's all the floodlights. Pretty sure.
Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy, descend and maintain 6,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet, Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy.
Back to the actual pressure now on the barometer. Tentatives check. Dude, those checked again. This thing is super bright. And we're going to turn it off for now. Can't see a damn thing out the window. Let's go.
Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy, descend and maintain 2,700 feet.
Oh, bloody hell.
Descend and maintain 2,700 feet, Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy.
Let's go,
Viper
boy.
Foxtrot 22 Heavy, contact Dabolim approach on 125.0. Good day.
125.0 Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy. Goodbye. Dabolim approach Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy is passing 10,900 feet, descending 2,700 feet.
Viper Foxtrot 22 Heavy, Dabolim approach QNH tree 0.09er radar contact. Continue to Charlie India 26.
this to be down to 2,700 feet already. So let's go. We'll have some speed brakes. You won't like it, but too bad. So we're in approach mode. Looks like it's got the glide slope, so should be good. Seatbelts on, lights are on, cabin's ready, they're reported. Quarter brake to max, gear down, flaps full. We are at the right speed for flaps 30, which is 135. Is there. Bring us in.
$2,500.
Alright, here we go. So we'll let it bring us in, and then I'll take over on the runways in sight. Try not to screw it up. They have lights on this runway. Out of the rain, right on the runway there. Okay, well, let's see what happens. You know what? I should put on. Those fellas.
1,000. Traffic.
Yeah, there's no traffic, it always says that. I don't know why. This is where you really trust your instruments. right on the runway. Flaps up, reverses off. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, it overshot.
Viper Foxtrot, 22 heavy contact ground on 121.9.
Sorry, I'm on the grass.
121.905 Viper Foxtrot 22 heavy. Goodbye.
Apologize for the grass. Pocket brake. Yeah, let's get those annoying wipers off. They did their job. Okay. I don't know where to go here. Hold on. Some unknown reason. Okay, taxi to parking. GSX got any options for us? One suitable parking. I'll take it. Yes. So I've asked for a Follow-Me Car. Follow-Me Car. Oh, here he comes. Hello. Crazy driver. It's like, alright, fools, follow me. Is he gone? He's gone. Where'd he go? I went the wrong way. Oh, there he is. Okay. So every time I give it a little gas, the warning system freaks out. It's like, hey. Like, yes. Yes. Wow. That was a pretty damn good landing, if I do say so myself. Thanks to the flight system. You just have to come off around 50 feet, come off the autopilot, give it a gentle flare. It's really slow to respond, and then when it does, it will freaking respond. So just gentle flare. Otherwise you'll end up floating above the entire runway and have to do a go around. Oh shit, we're going that way now? Okay. So it's worth like practicing a lot of landings in this thing if you're not used to big aircraft. I don't know where he's taking us, but okay. It's like, follow me, fools. Alright, buddy. Come, here we go. Should take me right up to... I know I'm not following the taxi yellow lines here, but this thing's a big plane, so I've got to try and take some stuff wide and so on. Oh, stop, he's saying stop. Oh, okay. Stop here? You sure? guy wants me to keep going. I feel like I'm too close. Yep, stop. Okay. She's like, quit it. Parking brake is on. I got you, girl, I got you. Alright, what are we doing
to
now?
stop the engines to request ground services.
Oh, the neck. Right. Absolutely right. Okay, head tracking off. I forgot to put the APU on, didn't I? You know what, let's just put some, give me a ground unit, if you don't mind. If I can remember what the... Ground ops. Set chocks, baby. Give me a ground power unit. There's no jetway here, so we're gonna have to use stairs. Disarm all the doors. I don't know why these things don't work. Now what? I know, I'm doing it. These will all come off in a second. Okay. As soon as I know, how do you know if the APU is even on? APU running, it says. Okay, cool. All right, so oh, seat belts. And yeah, lights. Blasting these people with lights. Okay, I think we're good to shut off the engines, so we can go to the pumps up here first. I think that's the way you do it. And we'll basically turn those all off. And pull those. Should now be able to did we get that ground unit in by any chance? Is he there yet? No. Dude, wake up. There you go. Sometimes you have to mess with it. Okay, so now we have available power, external. Okay, so that's coming on as well. All hydraulics need to go off. Okay, so let's go through everything. Gears can come off too. That can stay on for now. Yep. Yep. That's powering the APU. Everything else is cool. All right. So let's see if dude, the parking brake is set. I don't know why this little doobrade. There you go. Weather radar, dude. Where's the weather radar? Nobody knows. It's like a secret. This is it. Is any of this even operational? I suppose it is. Never even played with it. I just switch it on the display. It looks like, I don't know. How do you tell if it's on or off? Who knows? I don't know how you turn that off. Maybe you just turn it off up here. Maybe that's what it is. There we go. We'll do that, and we'll turn off the terrain thing on the jig here too. Where did it go? There. Terrain. Terrain. No? Okay. Doesn't matter. See, I'm all over the place. Alright, okay, so we got our ground power, air conditioning, just screw it, do that too. We're going to try and do the deboarding through GSX. We'll see if it'll let us. It's not happy about where we are, but too bad.
The board refueling truck is on its way.
I never asked for a refueling truck. What the?
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Bruh. No one hit refueling. That's down here. What did I turn on? You know what? I know I did something in the settings. Auto mode or something. Let's get open those doors. Assistant services. That's what it is. I turned that on. My fault. Okay, so once the door's open to get the stuff out, yes, I understand. Door management. Open. Open. Okay, and are they going to give us stairs? Let's see. What do we got for stairs outside?
Fuel truck is in position.
Well, I don't need the...
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
I don't need a fuel truck. I really want that to go away right now. Nobody asked for a fuel truck. At least they're getting that off. Let me just do something to the fuel so like gives me some fuel and goes away.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
I did. There. Okay, that should keep them happy. For a minute. And then we can go away. Right. You done now, buddy? GSX. Causing chaos everywhere it goes. And it's been out how long? To get this stuff down by now. I mean, yes, I put that stupid option in, but still, there should be more control, you know, like, I want to be able to click on dismiss fuel truck, you know, things like that. The passengers, although they walk slow, and I know people walk slow and they're tired and whatever, but they should come off more passengers per second. The passengers come off way too slow. Okay, now finally, here go the stairs. Good. It's pretty cool, huh? When it works, it's awesome, which is why I got it. But I found these things with it. I'm like, why is that not, you know what I mean? Why haven't they put that option in? I don't know. Not that I'm any kind of software designer, but I am a software user. And I have common sense, you know what I'm saying? Okay, these doors gonna open themselves, or is it gonna need me to do it?
Passengers bus is coming.
Does he want me to open the doors? Passenger bus, don't hit the fuel truck. You guys need to be careful. It's probably going to tell me to open the doors. Luggage is going well. Good job on the luggage, guys. So I'm loading it. On the 320, you get, it's because it's smaller, you don't get these pre-packed boxes. You just get the guy and he's just like throwing your luggage on there. It's pretty hilarious. Okay, so it wants me to open 1, 2, and 5 on the left. So let's for sure do that. 1, 2, 5. Dude. I don't know what you just did, but open.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Are we gonna see him? He brought the bus. Where's the passengers? I heard him. Oh, no, what's that? It's a stewardess. There's a stewardess there. Get them off the plane, lady. Get the passengers off the plane. Thank you very much. Okay, well, looks like at this airport, with this GSX profile, we're going to have to use our imagination yet again. The passengers are invisible. But just imagine them. Oh, here comes one. They're just slow as hell. I told you they're slow. That's alright, mate. You take your time. Sorry you didn't bring an umbrella, but you've got a bit of a walk over to the bus.
Are on their way.
What vehicles? I wasn't paying attention to what you said. You see what I mean? Like, people are desperate to get off, and they would be coming off way faster. I'd like an option to increase passengers' rate of deboarding and boarding, honestly. Especially deboarding. Because you know what it's like, when you're on a plane, you get off, and everyone's like stood up at the same time, and we're all pushing, come on, let's go, you know, like pushing each other like a mob, right? We don't come off like this with a 30-foot gap between people. And in the rain, they certainly wouldn't be walking this slow. But okay. That's cool though. See? There they go. Good job. Good job. Yes, I'm sorry about the rain. And I'm sorry there's no jetway, but you wanted to come here, apparently. So, you're here. You're alive. I didn't crash. Just be grateful for that. Ooh, what's he doing? Oh, he's catering. They're going to want me to open those doors in a minute. Let's get rid of the old, yes, labbies, potable water, get the maintenance van out here. She wants open, oh shit, what did he say? 2, is it 2 and 5? 2 and 5, okay, 2 and 5. Should do it. And that is for catering, so it's not a rare thing. I think we're done with the cargo, so we can shut the cargo doors now. Catering's finished back. Cargo doors, let's get them closed. There we go. I can hear the catering guy, but I can't for some reason see him. Closed. The little latch. There it goes. Oh, there he is. Doesn't look very Indian to me, but okay. He looks like some English dude. There's passengers, and there's our stewardess. I hear him doing things, but where did he go? Oh, there he is. Ship's cap. In fact, I should probably turn off cockpit cam. Idle right now. There's the other catering guy. They come with the plane. Done. Close entry 2 says done. This guy probably telling me the same thing now. He's he looks like he's done too. So they're gonna want those shots. Those entries 2 and 5 on the right. You got it, buddies. Close. I'm trying. Close. There we go. Okay. Now that door shut, he's happy to lower that. Passengers, I think they're nowhere near done, so yeah, the rest of them are waiting for another bus. These guys are all piled onto the bus. They look very happy. The ones in the front are all, powerful.
Passengers bus is coming.
So these are going to leave now. They're all crammed in this smelly old bus. Off you go. Another one. Catering's going. They're done. They're like, yeah, we're good. Oh, collision. I actually, it's funny with GSX. I used one a ramp that was way too small, and it got totally confusing.
Passengers deboarding starting.
And there was one of these trucks was like driving over like the luggage guys and nearly flipping over. It was pretty funny. It was actually a collision. Alright, so we've got another bus for you people. Let's get off. Let's go. Here we go. In our potable water Navi suction truck. That's them. The thin line is the fresh water going in. The thick line, of course, is the poopy water coming out. It's gotta go somewhere. As far as I know, they don't just flush it out into the air, because then it will turn into ice and land on something there. These people, they don't care. They're like, yeah, it's raining, screw it. We're just gonna walk slow. Gangster style. This little kid, this little mini gangster right here, always walking. Unless he's just altitudinally challenged, I'm not sure. Anyway. So here they go, they get on the bus and they sort of disappear, which is great. And the bus gradually fills up with stationary ones. Well, why is she walking like that, that woman? What's wrong with her? I don't care. I don't care about you. This woman, I did read in the notes about GSX. They will have different walks and stuff. This one obviously just recently had double hip replacement and turned into a guy, okay, with a man bun. Yep, there's a guy with a man bun that she turned into. Anyway, oh, there she is. There she is. Hip replacement lady. Looks like, is that hickeys in her hair? What's up, girl? Where'd she go? She went to file a sexual harassment suit against the captain and turned into a completely different girl, 10 years younger. Or did she turn into a guy with tattoos? I'm not entirely sure at this point. But this is what they do. They get on the bus and they stand here and they wait for all the zombie walkers. I feel like they should walk faster. I mean, I'm just saying. Yes, there should definitely be more passengers per second coming off, but they should also walk faster. They're so slow. You know, when you get off, yeah, you're a bit tired. I think you kind of want to get the hell out of here and get to your hotel or whatever, you know, especially when it's raining. I mean, you're like, we're just going to stroll like zombies. Let's see the boom. You know, if I slow this down a bit. Any more? Oh, someone's waiting in the wings. Come on, buddy. Yeah, just walk through the walls, that's fine. Everyone off. Ooh, look at that pink lighting in there. That's cool. Interesting. So, we come through here, and we're like, ooh. Here we are in Goa. Look, what's with the walk, dude? Just saw your twin sister. She walked just the same. It's weird. No one walks like that, man. Who walks like that? She must have had one too many rum and cokes on the flight, right? And this kid's like, Mom, wait up. Why are you walking like that? I can walk faster than you. And I'm going to phase right through you. I don't care how much this vacation cost. I had 5 rum and cokes just now. That's right. You tell him. And another twin with a hip replacement too. Must be genetic. The old guy's walking faster. Showing him how it's done. Whew. Well, that is Deboarding for you, GSX. Is it worth $30? Kinda. I think more like 20, considering it's been out for like 10 years and they don't seem to really update it much. As far as like improving it, you know, with like better options. And this is Flow Pro, by the way, that I'm using my Parallel 42. You see, like, you know, why can't I have all the menus? You know.
Crew deboarding is coming.
Crew deboarding? What'd you say? I also don't like the voice it uses. And I need to be able to go back. Yeah, coming soon when?
Pilots deboarding starting.
Oh, this is funny too. Pilots deboarding. Okay, so look, they get a nice posh little van, minibus for them, and here they come. And this might be something to do with the GSX profile, but I've never seen them get in it yet. Look what they do. They don't go to the van. Would I be wrong for the first time? I don't think so. Is there 4 of them? I should be able to set the number of pilots and co-pilots and things. There's only 2 of us on here. Me and the first officer. Look where they're going. Right past the van that's come to pick them up. They never ever get in it for some reason. I don't know if that's the profile, the GSX profile for this plane or airport or whatever. I have no idea. It's not my job to fix that shit. I think for payware, it should be monitored by the developer and they need to fix it. You know what I mean? Especially a big launch like the PMDG 777 here. Like, you don't think the people who buy this are going to buy it, you know, going to buy GSX, or you think that GSX customers are not going to buy the PMG? Of course they are. We like attention to detail. What is this? Where are they go? Where are they even going? That's another thing. When the stewardess is bored, that's hilarious. They all walk across the entire tarmac of the airport and come from who knows where. Like they just, you know, they basically spawn in the middle of the freaking airport and just walk towards your plane. I'm like, really? You can't bring them in a bus? Where are they even going? They're just walking off into the mist. Okay, bye then. I guess I'll turn the plane off. Like, yeah, we don't care anymore. We quit. So, which, you know, you buy something like this for the immersion and then it does that. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe there's a feedback forum I should be whining all of this about on somewhere. I'm sure there is. I mean, I'm trying to give constructive criticism. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, that is not what you want. You want them to get on there and drive off, you know? And the passengers should go faster and should, you know, in the rain maybe go faster. Just saying. Okay, well, anyway, I think our plane is pretty good now. We've got everyone annoying off. I mean, the paying passengers off. And, we can start closing some doors. Whoops, I opened that. My bad. Closing some doors. Ground services. You guys can go. I don't need you anymore. Thank you. So we got all the poopiness out of the plane. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. So they're all gone. Get rid of that. Can turn off ground power. I'll just switch that back to jetway for default, whatever. Okay, I think that's it. Okay. So if we switch to our overhead, we should be off, but whatever. Okay, we're going to shut down the APU. Emergency lights can go to off. Let's just double check everything. Come off. Yep. Did I turn that off? Whatever. I just leave these on. Yeah. Leave them on. Okay, anyway, APU comes off. APU gen off. We're on batteries now. Batteries off. And emergency lights are off, so everything should go off. There you go. And we're back to the original cold and dark state. And suddenly all is quiet. As if the iPads are still on, of course. And we'll take another look outside. Oh, these stupid doors. Hold on. Let's get rid of those. we're off for a curry. I don't know about you. I feel like it's curry time. Since we're in India. There we go. Our pushback trucks there ready for action next time. So the plane can stay here until I'm back from my curry. Alright, and that's it. Flight done. So from a very gray, rainy Goa, goodbye. And I hope you enjoyed that flight. And I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.